Alrighty guys, as you can see the title above you, how to get a 4-to-1 return on your ad spend or investment utilizing Facebook ads. My name is Jaron Glasson. I'm here with ARGOS Marketing. As you can see on your screen, this is our brand new web page, our brand new Facebook page. If you can head on over and give it a like and a follow, engage with some of that content. We're here to provide as much content and free value as possible. So go ahead and ask any other kind of questions on our page you want. We'll do our best to get you the answers you need. Facebook ads are a very tricky system to use. Facebook, for one, does not like it when we take people off of their platform and send it to your system, your follow-up, your web page, your business. They do not like that. So there's certain ways we have to do this so our system and our ads function flawlessly. First, we're going to go ahead and take you to the system I use to develop these bridge pages and these landing pages that we will utilize in these ads. You can see here all different kinds of funnels that we can utilize to draw traffic from Facebook and send them to your offer or your service. Specifically, the one that you are on right now was created right here. There's all kinds of content, visuals, copy. We can have a 7-page funnel, we can have a 4-page, a 37-page funnel. It doesn't matter. But this is what we can do for you to bring traffic from Facebook and put it onto your service or your offer to get you more clients, more customers, more leads, whatever your objective is. This is how we're going to do it, and this is how we're going to utilize the ads. So we're going to let this load up here. You can go ahead and take a look. Down here, ClickFunnels. This is the software, the system that I use. It's also available for purchase. A lot of people try to pick up ClickFunnels and utilize it for their own business. Down in the bottom right hand corner of this page, you will see a little link to ClickFunnels. If you want to check that out for yourself, you can go ahead and dive on in. It'll walk you through with the demo and everything that's possible with this system. So right up here, we can do anything we want. We can change the background, we can change the copy, we can drag and drop a different video specifically for your system and your business, anything we want to do. We're going to give you a background of what I've done with ads as well. This is my own personal account spanning the life that I've had on our ad account here with Facebook, which hasn't been too long since Facebook just came out with this recently, a few years ago. Depending on your objective, your content, and actually what niche you're in, whether it be realty, home sales, where you're looking for buyers, you're looking for sellers, you're a chiropractor, you want more customers or patients or clients, whether you're a local restaurant, you want to get people into your doors, yoga studios, local gyms, anything like that. Depending on what your content or your objective is, we can utilize Facebook ads to bring you more customers and patients and clients. But you have to know what you're doing. That's why a lot of people fail when they utilize Facebook ads. I've talked to so many people that think Facebook ads are worthless because they don't get a return. And it depends on how you set up your processes. So right down here you can see there's a lot of these I would consider successful campaigns with our returns. Smaller testing, $20. You don't just throw $200 or $2,000 or more into a campaign. You start off with smaller testing. That's what I've done here. $20 ad spend, 14 people. This is what I utilized just recently when I started my page. I want to get people engaged. I want to get people with, seeing our content. So a cheap, quick little ad spend of $20. I get $1.43 per person. Now I have 14 people on my new page interested in what I do, interested in my services. That could also be yours as well. $20 and you get 14 people. Where else can you get something with that low of a cost per acquisition on a new potential customer or client? And it keeps going. Guys, look at that. 64 cents for somebody to click on a link to an offer that I had. I spent under $25. Got 38 people. 23 cents a person. Got 81 people off at $20. It's tough to beat these numbers when you can utilize Facebook ads efficiently and effectively. Video ads especially are great on social media when you combine Facebook as well as Instagram if you have an Instagram page. So depending on your objective, what you want to do, whether it's brand awareness where you want to specifically drive somebody to your offer, video ads are great for that. The lower the cost on the video, which is great, 2 cents a person. For $15, we had over 2,500 people view this offer and this video for brand awareness campaign I did for a client. 622 people taking action, which means they clicked on it, they followed up, they engaged in some way, shape, or form. Here's another one that was great, 0.001 cent per view on $5. 4,300 people for $5. That was initial follow-up. 11,800 people on $5 initially saw this as well. Look how many people took action on this brand awareness campaign I did for a client. 4,358 people either clicked the offer, the link, or followed up with this person on a $5 ad spend. You are not going to get this kind of ad spend anywhere. I don't care. Newspapers, radio, you're never going to. I don't understand why people continue to utilize radio ads or newspaper ads for that example, because you have to get out of your own space and try to think like a customer or a potential client. When was the last time you were driving down the interstate, saw a billboard or heard a radio ad and were like, gee, that sounds great, I'm going to stop what I'm doing and call right now to get that offer? Never. Nobody does that anymore, guys. It's not as efficient and not as effective as it once was. Social media, Facebook alone just crossed 2 billion users. 1.88 billion are active daily. That's a huge crowd, a huge audience. Your local market is probably a lot bigger than you think it is. Here's another one. This was not a video. This was just an actual post for a brand awareness post. 51 people commented, 2 cents a person. Spent 98 cents on that. Wow, I'm not even sure what we did there. 98 cents for 335 people. That is ridiculously low. 50 people clicking on our offer or service to follow up with our client. That's another great ad spend. We're going to go to some of our other. I have some clients here. Redondo Beach, California was one. Let's click on some of these things and I can show you some follow-ups on what we did with him. This is a chiropractor who wanted, obviously, to get more customers and patients through his door. He had a myriad of different offers he wanted, but we have to focus on one. If you were wanting new clients or new customers, you have to get them in the door first, and that's what we did. Here's how our offer started. We spent a total of $86.56, got in front of almost 9,500 people. 285 people took us up on this offer by clicking our link and getting into that funnel so he could follow up with them afterwards. The only thing that is out of my control or out of my hands, guys, is how you follow up with your leads or your prospects. That is up to you, the office, or the client to handle yourself. I can't be calling 285 potential customers for you every day. It's just not going to work. So you have to have a follow-up system set up or in place where you can handle these numbers on your own. This top chart, the blue line, is our link clicks as our ad went on. You can see that once we optimize, it just continues to grow. It's just going to keep going up. And here's our cost. The more clicks we get, the better our cost gets. That's how Facebook ads work. The more people engage with your ad, the cheaper it is for you to continue to advertise on Facebook. The average result rate across Facebook is 0.9%, is truly what it is. If you look right here, we have a 1.99%. That is huge compared to all across Facebook. That is a massive gap. 0.9 to 1.99. That's a really good initial campaign. This was only 1 week. It was a test trial for him to utilize Facebook ads, and he loved it. We averaged 30 cents a person with 285 clicks. Go back and we'll show you the other video or other picture from him. When you run Facebook ads, guys, you don't want to just run one ad or one ad set. You want to target different audiences, different. You want to have different ad copy, different visuals, different placements. Test out and find what works. And I don't think we really did not hit a failure here. Everything actually went pretty smoothly on these campaigns. This middle one we could have done better. I believe that was when we stopped. We only spent $6.68 before we stopped that because we just weren't getting the amount of clicks that we wanted. You can look at these other two ads we had set up. These were running great. 136, 119. We had 261 people engage with that. 285 actual link clicks to that offer, as I mentioned. And you can see the ad spend. We're not throwing thousands of dollars here, guys. $39.97, $39.91. We spent $86 total. This is how many times our ads showed up on somebody's feed. This is our result. The percentage of how many times that ad popped up to actually who clicked or engaged with it. These numbers are actually pretty good. These are average. You're not going to get a 20, 30, 40, 50%. You're going to anywhere between 2 to 6% at best on who is actually going to click on your ad when it's an impression on their page. We have a few more here. One of our local chiropractors. This gap right here, this was when the doctor let his ad account slide. He went in there and he messed with a few things, and the card declined and did not work, and it shut our ad off. Typically this really will just kill your ad set. It will kill your campaign. So when you're in your back office on your Facebook ads account, you have to make sure that your funding or your card that you have on file with Facebook is always active, and you always pay those advertising costs or those service costs on time, because they will shut off your campaigns. We came back once I spoke with the doctor. We got everything working again. I came back, we optimized a little better, and I was able to save this from just dying. As you can see, our numbers increased, and that was the end of our campaign there. Right here as well, it started to drop. Here's our cost dropping, and it just continued to drop after we got our account back. For $73, we reached over 10,000 people in his local market, with 274 people taking him up on that offer for him to follow up with, to contact for a visit, a consultation, so any of the services that we had offered on these ads and for these people. 10,000 people in his local market within a few square miles. This isn't 25 plus square miles, as a lot of people seem to think is a great reach on Facebook. You want to stay smaller. 2 square miles, 4 square miles, 6 maybe max, 8 to 10 if you're really on a long drawn out campaign. But you want to stay close. So within 4 miles he had 10,000 people that viewed that, and over 274 that actually wanted his services for him to follow up with. 27 cents average on result. Again, another great result rate of 1.69. It all depends on how you set up these ads, guys. You can't just go in and click a bunch of stuff hoping that it's gonna work. Here are the actual breakdowns. As I mentioned earlier, you can't just run one ad and hope it takes off. You have to run several. Different images. Each image has different ad copy. We have to see what is working. Here, if it's not working very well, we turn it off. See, these are all turned off. They just weren't performing to the standard that we need to keep them going. These were all 76 clicks. We had 29 cents, 32 cents, 21 cents. Again, I don't believe anywhere else that you can have an advertising service and get a customer or a potential client to your offer or services for this type of cost. We spent under $25 here, $23 here, just under $22 here for 76 people. $22 for 76 people interested in your services. This is how you're going to get that 4-to-1 return on your ad spend or on your investment. Is you're going to set up winning campaigns, you're going to test, you're going to keep going. 900 impressions, that's why it was turned off. Look at how many people actually saw these ads compared to how many people were taking action with them and actually clicking on it. Those are great numbers. 384 total offer or service clicks or link clicks on these offers for this doctor. That was a great campaign. Again, it was another trial run. They hadn't used Facebook ads before. They were curious of how it was going to work. and I was able to show them what they could do with these ads, and they can run them themselves if they want it. So that's perfectly fine. There's no contracts, there's nothing like that. We don't cinch anybody down. I like to run my business with integrity and transparency, which is why I set everything up the way I do. We will go into your account. You will provide access to your budget accounts. I will not see any of your bank information or your card information of how you're providing the funds. As long as you keep your personal or your business account funded for ads, we will keep running them. You will be able to go to your back office and see everything I'm doing within your account, whether I'm adding 2 or 3 different campaigns. If the campaigns are performing well, you could even go in and change them or delete them if you wanted as well, but we obviously don't recommend that. One of the things clients have a hard time doing is letting go. We understand you want to be involved, which is why we set things up where you can witness and see everything, but if your job is a realtor, your job is to focus on selling your homes and following up with your leads. Your job isn't to go in, mess with the campaigns that are set up. Our job is to run the advertising campaigns and marketing campaigns for you, the social media management and marketing. Your job is to follow up with the leads and the sales. It's trust. You have to trust that we're all doing our jobs. If I don't provide numbers and I don't provide winning campaigns, I don't have a job. So that's why we have to continue a good working relationship to continue, so both sides are going to continue to win. That's what we aim for. Back to this. This was, I'm not sure if I showed this already or not. These are the other, for our California chiropractor, all the different ads, images and ads and ad copy we did with him. All the impressions are over here on the side. 14,346 total impressions off of $86.30 an average, 285 clicks, all are different ads. So you guys can go in and you can test with small amounts of money. $100, $200 at max if you're just testing. Make sure you are going to put a different ad set or a different audience on each of these. Just for reference, this ad might have been men age 25 to 35. This one would have been females 25 to 35. You have males 35 to 45, females 35 to 45. And then after you let your ads run for a few days or even a week, maybe you have to set them up on a $5 ad spend a day. You have to do at least $5. So here, if you have, there's $5, there's $5, there's $5, there's $5. You have 4 running, you're spending $20 a day. So you have to be conscious of that. You have to figure out where your budget is and how much ad spend you're going to throw into the pot here, because it's going to use up to that amount of money. And then once you go into your demographics and your charts and you go through your data and your analytics to see what's actually working, you can fine tune these a little bit more, which is where these all came in. Copy 3, copy 4. If the demographic for men 25 to 35 showed you that men 28 to 31 were more susceptible or took more action on your offer, you would duplicate that and create another ad with everything being the same. You would just change your audience to that men 28 to 31 or whatever age range or group was performing better on your ads. So what I want to do, guys, is I just wanted to give you a brief overview of, there's a lot of information here, there's a lot of text and everything to kind of look through, pause, whatever you want to do. I want to give you an overview of how we do this. You can go do it yourself. However, at the bottom of this page, there's a button that popped up throughout this video to schedule your strategy call. So I want you to go ahead and, if you're interested in scheduling that strategy call, we can talk about how you're going to set up these ads for yourself and your experiences, or we can talk about the services that we here at ARGOS Marketing offer, our social media management, our marketing campaigns, our Facebook ads campaigns. And like I said, if you're a chiropractor, a realtor, local gym, local restaurant, yoga studio, fitness center, anything like that, go ahead and click that button below, and it'll take you directly to our scheduling page. We don't collect any emails on this initial page. We have to do it on the other page just because the system makes us do that for follow-up. We have to get your name, your business email, your phone number, and I will call you on the scheduled time that you have chosen. If you know anybody else that may be interested in these services, go ahead and tag them in this ad. Like and share whatever you feel like you want to do to get this word out and help us grow our page as well. I would appreciate it. So go ahead and click that button on the bottom to schedule your strategy call. There's no charge to that. It's a free call. It could take us anywhere from 15 minutes to 45. It just depends on how the schedule goes and how busy we get. Also, if you are interested in e-commerce, or you have an e-commerce store, or you sell anything online, we have a current client who goes to different trade shows and vendor shows all across the country and on the West Coast and California mainly, selling products. ARGOS Marketing is also partnered with somebody who does e-commerce and Amazon consulting, and he is very good at what he does, and I am pretty excited to be partnered with him. We've recently picked up, I can't really give you the business name, but it's a lawn care company that sells lawn care products and fertilizers and different things like of that nature. This company makes over $6.5 million annually, have never sold online. They do not sell online. They spoke with us, talked to my partner, he got them set up, and within 6 months of being on Amazon, they are currently ranked #1 in their product line, and they are having $17,000 months on Amazon alone, from going from a flat zero to 17 grand a month with the consulting and our Amazon package. So if that interests you as well, or you know anybody who wants that kind of information, go ahead and click that link at the bottom of this page and we'll set up our strategy call. Hope to hear from you guys soon.